So, welcome all of you, and I will now present this artist who have his gallery here in Noosa in the east coast of Australia. His name is Paul Smith. I really was so grateful that I have this possibility now to interview you, Paul, because I really like the simplicity in your artworks. Are your artworks, I ask first, is it always a photo?
Yeah, all photos, and these are on canvas.
Yeah.
And then with an Australian Tasmanian oak frame around the outside of the canvas. This is the Tasmanian oak here.
Ah.
Yeah, they're all just printed on canvas. Yeah.
Ah, so the print, you give some kind of agency your photos and they print it on this canvas.
Exactly right, yeah.
Yeah.
Printers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really like the simplicity of this. I would like to start to ask you, where did you start to express yourself through pictures in your life?
When I was a child, I started really young with the camera.
Yeah.
I had an underwater camera, so I took a lot of photos in the water. I grew up on the beach.
Yeah.
So I've always taken surf photos. I also do music photos as well.
Oh.
I've worked for Rolling Stone magazine for probably 15, 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so I do a lot of music as well.
Oh.
But in the gallery, we've just got all the...
How does that look when you do music pictures?
I do a lot of their portraits for the bands, and then I do festivals, so I'm on stage taking photos from the front.
Yeah. Okay. But now you don't. Now you focus on like other objects.
Yeah, I still do music. At the moment, we can't do any music because everything's cancelled.
Yeah, because of the
coronavirus. So I can concentrate more on the landscapes.
That's beautiful. This is beautiful. So, can we just move on and walk at the same time as I talk to you? Because I like to have in the video now to show some of your artworks at the same time in the background and show the simplicity of this. It's very beautiful. And so you did work with pictures since you were a child, and how do you perceive yourself that you have your own creativity process in the choice of what motifs you choose and colors and things like that? How do you...
Yeah, I go through different stages where I'll do a lot of colourful images, and then I get something, and if I do an exhibition, I do it on all black and white or darker stuff. So it just depends on what I'm doing. Sometimes it takes me 1 year to get 12 photos, but I do...
Sometimes it takes you 12
to put the whole exhibition
months
together.
To put an exhibition together.
Yeah, and that's more of the darker photos, like over there's some darker ones, so I did a series on that. And then a lot of, this is Noosa.
The darker ones, I just do very quick and show, this is the darker ones.
Yeah, the darker ones.
Now we have the sun, so we can see because the sun is...
Okay, I can get a few here.
So here you're showing now some of the more darker photos.
Yeah.
And
Let's change this one over.
yeah.
Yeah, this was one series of photos.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, that takes time. But then you put in, this is what you talk about when you talk about the creativity, because it's a process for you.
It is.
If I understand you.
Yeah, it is. I have an idea in my head.
Yeah.
And then I go out and try and shoot But you have to wait for the conditions, the waves, the wind, the light,
Yeah.
everything to line up to get a photo like that.
Is it only what you have in your head?
Sometimes no, I take the camera and I can see things as I go.
Yeah.
Which is always nice when you see something and it's really nice. But I love moody shots or cloud, a lot of cloud, a lot of storms. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, even when it's
Like this, it's a big one with waves,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of space in that.
Yeah, I try and create a bit of space as well when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I really like that space
Yeah.
in the photo. I don't want to cram it with everything.
Yeah.
So I do try and leave a little bit of space in the photo.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you have exhibitions on other places than in your gallery here?
Yeah, I have. I've done them before. I've done a few exhibitions. I've done a couple with my music photos.
Yeah.
And then about 4 or 5 years ago, I did an exhibition,
Yeah.
which was 52 portraits.
Uh-huh.
And I posted one every week on Facebook, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the 52 weeks, we printed them all up and had an exhibition on the 52 portraits.
Yeah. What was that music portraits?
Yeah, it was a lot of music. I had people like James Brown, Bob Geldof.
So you actually met this artist?
Yeah. So I do it with a lot of their photos.
So then do you get to know them a little bit before you take
Sometimes,
photos?
yeah, you get to know them. Other
little
times
bit.
it's really quick. We'll
Quick,
go,
yeah.
Okay, half an hour, let's
Yeah.
do this.
But then you shoot a lot of photos and choose what you feel
Yeah,
is.
so I usually do a lot of portraits.
Yeah.
Backstage or at
Yeah.
the hotel.
Yeah.
And then I go out when they're playing live and do their live
Yeah.
show as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to do a bit of both.
Yeah. So people can contact you if they have something going on stage and ask you to do
Yeah,
pictures.
well, most of it is was through Rolling Stone magazine.
Uh-huh.
So that's who they would send me on jobs to do
Yeah.
different jobs.
Yeah. And if we move here,
Yeah.
how does it? You choose this many times. How do you say? Pictures who.
When I'm going through them.
No, I mean it's the ocean many times. Who
Yeah.
are you love that part of nature?
Yeah.
So you were born here on the East
Well,
Coast.
we live near the beach all our lives,
Yeah. So
we
this is
grew up
like
in the
your
ocean.
part of your life.
Yeah, and it's just different. Every day is different. Every
Yeah.
wave is different.
Yeah.
Every colour is different.
Yeah.
So I try and pick the photos where it has mood or a bit of energy.
Yeah.
Or a storm photo like this one over here.
Yeah.
So it's just, everything's different all the time with the ocean.
I can understand that. I'm living on the west coast in Sweden for a while and had a house, and I had like a panorama for at the North Sea.
Yeah.
And it was every day new scenery. Every sunset was different when the sun went down to the sea. Every time.
It's different every time.
So I can understand that.
Yeah.
And it's a totally amazing, spectacular thing that's happening every day.
And there's no wave ever the same. Every
No.
wave is different.
Yeah.
It's good if you're shooting from land or if you're in the water shooting or
Yeah. So when people buy this is quite big. They have to have a big house or something.
No, we do every size.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every size is different.
So they can order a size that suits
exactly
them.
right.
Mm-hmm. Is this one?
That's 1.8 meters by 1.2.
Yeah.
We do. Some people get them to fill a whole wall.
Yeah.
Just
So they order, and
Yeah.
then you print it. It's the same photo, but you can. It's a good camera because you can
you get as big as you want.
put up it's good pixel.
Yeah.
So it's
We do
very.
commercial spaces where it's a hotel and they want a big
Oh.
wall, so they do it in wallpaper.
So you have these photos in hotels and places also.
There's quite a few of them everywhere, and I forget where they are sometimes.
Okay. So do you have a website also?
Yeah. It's,
So we can put out your website under this YouTube video.
Yeah.
If someone wants to visit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. And you have Instagram too?
Yeah, Instagram.
So we put your Instagram and your website under this YouTube video.
Yeah.
If people want to contact you, they can do that.
Yeah. It's just Paul Smith Images.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Great. Is it something that you think is special for? Of course, everything you do is special for you, but I mean, it's your work, it's your original, comes from you, so that's why it's original from you. But do you think yourself, do you have some, I don't know, call it maybe speciality or some special niche? Some people say.
Yes, it's funny sometimes that people will see a photo and go, they knew straight away it was one of my photos. So
They just feel.
Yeah, it's nice when that happens.
Ah.
A lot of people will say, oh, knew that was one of your photos. So yeah.
That's nice.
It's quite good, yeah.
But people just do that, and you can figure, you don't know exactly why. It's just that they got the feeling from you.
I think I do a lot of darker stuff as well, and lighter stuff. And
you play between light and dark.
Yeah, I like that really moody dark.
How do you say, the contrast.
Yeah.
Contrast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That can be really exciting,
Yeah.
both in life and in art.
It's all about light.
It is. Yeah, it's all about light.
Yeah, I love water and light.
Yeah. And how long have you had this gallery here?
I've been in the junction, in Noosa Junction now I've been in here for about 3 years, I think.
Okay.
And I had one up the road for 10 years.
Yeah?
Yes, I've been in Noosa for probably 15 years. I've had a gallery.
Yeah. Okay. And you think that this is like your life purpose?
I don't know if it serves any purpose, but this is my life.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a little bit of purpose.
Yeah, of course. I mean, some people talk about that you come here and you do your life and you have a special life purpose.
Yeah.
And when you're an artist, I suppose, many artists at least, feel that that's their purpose, to be the artist who are creating things. Because
I don't really know anything else.
No.
My brain just works like this.
So artists are creators.
Yeah, hopefully we're creating something good.
Yeah.
But this is me.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So I think if it's something you will add that you would like to say in this video that I have forgotten to point out about you and your art.
Not really. I just like to give people, whether it's landscape or music, a perspective like they're there with me, like they're watching. Because a lot of people can't see the ocean, they don't get to the ocean.
Yeah.
So if I can get in the water and show them this,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like in the ocean when I'm doing my music photos.
Yeah.
It's nice to be on stage. Not many people get to be on stage, so if I can show them exactly what it looks like.
Do you do videos sometimes, no?
A little, not much. I'm not
But
doing
most
the video.
still
Only
pictures.
photo,
Yeah. So I'm really grateful to have this interview with you,
You're
and I
welcome.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I wish you all luck with your ongoing work. And I'm sure, I feel myself that you do a good work because it's good vibes in these pictures. So thank you so
very
much.
Thank you.
And blessings.
Thank you.
And I will go into this because this is my favorite.